But the reason the steps are important, because I know the steps sound like this magical thing, if you work the steps, there's this thing flying out there and, they're on the walls of the buildings and you kind of read them. But actually you have to look deeper what they mean. The first 3 steps are about humility. Because we've been dumped on our whole lives, so we have this wall around us and we don't trust other people, other things. And the process of the first 3 steps is to realize we can't do it on our own. We need help. We need to be able to see ourselves as part of a bigger picture. That's where humility comes in. And you have to constantly work steps 1, 2, 3. I know people that have worked all 12 steps, then all of a sudden they go around and start telling people what to do. And, oh, you're wrong, Ken. Big book says on this page here and here and here that you need to do this. I'm sorry, they've lost their humility. They maybe have their sobriety, but they've lost the piece of their recovery when they start getting into other people's programs that way. Okay? You need to stay in a very humble place. And it's a struggle. Okay? That's why you really have to keep working steps 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5 is getting rid of your anger, getting rid of resentments, which is easy for ACAs because we have none, right? So it's so important to make sure that we work those steps. And if you're in another fellowship, as you're doing that 4th step, do the ACA inventories as well, because it's so important to do that. So we're getting rid of anger and resentments in steps 4 and 5. In steps 6 and 7, like I said, we're working now on our survival traits, character defects, survival traits. When we get to step 9 and 10, and we're working on our amends, something came up earlier as far as like amends and, why do ACAs need to make amends? Well, because as ACAs, if we don't go into recovery until later on in life, how many people have we screwed up? Or have we given our pain onto and passed that down? So I think what those steps are about is cleaning our side of the street. Okay? We want to make sure that we've dealt with the pain, but we also want to make sure that we're not perpetuating the wreckage any further and we're not passing this along. And then the last steps are working on your spirituality and refining your connectedness so that you can, at that point, move into the helping stage. Okay. So that's the importance of the steps in a nutshell.